and we think about all the things we now have to plug in. Wouldn't it be, have you ever wondered, have you ever said, I wish I could take this one little outlet that I have and multiply it maybe times 5? Now you can, thanks to the PowerCube. You turn one outlet into 5 outlets with the PowerCube, but you're getting 2 of them. So you're literally turning, let's say, 2 outlets into 10. This is really great. It's been on before. It is a customer pick, and if you want to read the reviews, please do so. You're seeing the green one right there. We also have a blue, and we also have gray, and you can see them, and we also have red. How cute is that? We've got them on 2 flex payments of $15, and Joe Harrison, our computer expert, is joining us this morning.
It's great to have this. You know, as a dad has all this electronics and technology in the house, especially over the holidays, you give your kids something, you're like, okay, where are we gonna plug this thing in?
Right.
So what we end up doing is we buy a lot of these guys, these power strips. You're like, okay, I'll take that one plug, and now I'll plug it into 4 different outlets. It's a great plan, but the problem is you get all these different devices, like I plug this one in on the top, well, that took up half the strip, and really I don't even have space for another one down there on the bottom. It's just ridiculous. So then how about if we go from the 4, let's try a 5. Same concept. They're all just lined up, so then you put one on the top, that one takes up the first 3, maybe I can get another one down there below. So still that 5 strip only works for 2. So when we came out with PowerCube, it's a different look. It's a clean look. It's just a little cube that now has 5 different outlets that are built onto the cube. So now you plug in that one time and you can add all that additional outlets. So I can plug in one device there. I can plug in another device that I've got right there. I can plug in another device and just keep going around and around and around. I don't have to worry about running out of room. I've got all those spots, all that space, all so simple and so easy, all because that one outlet now turns into 5. It makes it so much easier to be able to plug this in because Tamara, if I want to add a device to my house, if I want to add another outlet, it's going to cost me several $100s to get to an electrician to come in, drill wires through everything. This, I need the extra space. I just plug it in. So right here in front of me, I've got 2 examples. You know, a lot of us have technology in the house. This is a good technology example for you. You have so many things that you plug into the kitchen. You've got cables all over the place. You have these power extension. You have that one PowerCube. I've got my iPhone, I've got my iPad, I've got my computer, and I've got 4 devices plugged in. I still have another spot left to go. Makes it pretty easy to be able to charge everything. But then in my bathroom, my wife and I, we only have 1 outlet in our bathroom. Drives me bananas. And we built this house too, and I'm thinking, what were we thinking of? We should have had more. So then in that 1 outlet, I have PowerCubes in there as well. Because now I turn that 1 outlet into 4, and I'm holding things like my wife has, I don't know what some of this stuff is, like a curling iron, a blow, you know, damn, all I want to do is I want to use my razor, and I have all this other stuff plugged in.
Well, in our bathroom,
plug it all in.
we each have sonic toothbrushes that have to stay plugged in.
Right.
I mean, and that takes up everything.
Exactly, that's the problem.
I love that. I love that example.
Oh my gosh.
Because sometimes when we think of computer technology or electronics, we do just think about our computers and things like that. But this is that practical everyday use. You're going to be so glad you have the PowerCube. You're going to be glad you have 2 of them, and you're getting 2 of them.
Well, the great thing is, you know, beyond, yes, it works perfectly in the bathroom, works with your electronics during Christmas. My wife and I, we have these Christmas villages. You never have enough plugs to outlets for that. We put the PowerCube in there. For the Christmas tree, we have a couple of these that we just keep in our Christmas bin, so that way we always have them ready to go.
That's a good idea.
I also take one with us every time we travel. It's my wife and I and the 2 kids. We have 4 devices. That's 4 phones that we're charging. Now we have a couple tablets, and in a hotel, there's never enough places to charge it. This is small and compact. That's right. Like you're not bringing these big power strips with you. You want to bring this, even on a cruise ship. We bring ours with us on a cruise ship. Makes it easy to plug in.
And how many times have you left a charger because you found an outlet at the hotel behind the curtain?
Great point.
And then you never went back to get it. I mean, it happens all the time. This is great. And you can see why it's a customer pick, because it's just simple. This is one of those kind of things that you're like, why didn't I think of that?
Oh, absolutely. And if you notice too, it even has that surge, that ground wire that's down there on the bottom, because this is more than just a power extender. It actually has that little dash right there. That's a surge protector. So now it's going to protect your house and your devices if you get struck by lightning, if you have a power surge. I also have one of these behind my television. My television is a lot of money. It costs me a lot of money. This guy right here, this is just a power strip. There's no surge protection to this. You now have surge protection here, so it's going to protect all those valuables. And I also love the way they designed this. They actually won this thing called this Red Dot Award, which is an international award for their design. Notice how you have one outlet going forward there. And then on the top, I've got one outlet that's going that direction. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug something in. And then when I spin it, oh, the outlet's going in another direction. So now the cables don't interfere with one another. So now it's going that way. Then you flip it again. Oh, this one's going down. So then I have space to use it there. Then when I turn it again, oh, it's going the other way. It actually rotates it rotates 90 degrees every turn. So now the cables won't interfere with one another, and you still have that extra outlet right there. So if you're running out of room and you don't have the space, don't need to call an electrician. All you do is you take your PowerCube, that one strip that's right there, you plug it in, it turns that one outlet into 5, but it makes sure you can plug everything in. Because even if you have, like, bought one of these guys here, bought an extension cable. I mean, this is nice. It's nice to, I guess at one point in the 70s to be able to have when it came out. But the one thing you don't see on there, there's no ground wire. There's no protection whatsoever.
What is the point of that?
I have no idea what the protection is. They still sell them though. People still buy it. And then I've seen these too.
What's that?
It's 3 in 1. So now you have 3 devices you can plug in.
Yeah, but they have to be right next to each other and they have to be the small plug-ins.
Exactly, because if you think about like most electronics, there are these big brick, you know, Tamara, there's nowhere to go. How do I make 3 out of this? It's impossible. So your one outlet really turned into one outlet.
Oh my
when you have the PowerCube, you know, when you see the way it's set up here, we have all these devices now charging and connected. So if you have a computer, we have a computer plugged in here, we have a tablet, we have an iPhone, we've got an Amazon Fire tablet plugged into one outlet.
And there's still room for something else.
Absolutely.
You know, which is great. What I like too is that this now becomes your hub. So if you have to normally, well, I keep my phone plugged into the bedroom and I keep my tablet plugged in over here and then you're running around the house trying to get everything or you forget where it is, this is your hub. So because you can plug in your devices here, or your kids can plug in their phones and they know where they're plugged in, it is now the hub of your home if it's just gonna be your electronics. But you're getting 2 of them, so use them. Put 1 in every room, and that means if you need more than a pack of 2 in either red, blue, gray, or green, get a couple of packs, because they're not always gonna be a price break. Our regular price is good, they're about $35, but when it's a price break, you can save some money and they're free shipping. That means stock up.
So it's a perfect way. Even my kids have one of these in their nightstand, because just the nightstand alone, you have a lamp, they have a clock, and they have the cell phone charger. You only have an outlet for 2, this now gives you 5. Just plug in one outlet, turns into 5, makes it really simple to make it, keep it protected too, because it's also surge protector.
Because there's nothing more infuriating than when your spouse or sibling unplugs your thing to plug their thing in, and then your thing doesn't have it.
That's the worst. Like, why do I have 20% charger? Like, I needed the charge. It's horrible.
Don't fight for the power. Go ahead and pick it up, okay? I love that you can order it online on hsn.com or on the HSN app, or you can call us. Now, I want to share this with you as well.